drillers and the frackers came to the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and brought with them all their highly polluting industrial operations, their 24/7 noise, light, and pollution. The frackers brought the tremendous deforestation and land transformation necessary to support their industry. Was that Act 13 violated the Environmental Rights Amendment of the Pennsylvania Constitution. Now, the case went all the way up to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, and we got an amazing decision out of a very conservative Supreme Court. And actually, the plurality opinion was written by the very conservative Chief Justice of that Supreme Court. And amongst the things that Chief Justice Castile wrote in his opinion was that by any responsible account, the exploitation of the Marcellus Shale Formation, the drilling and the fracking, will produce a detrimental effect on the people, their children, and future generations. And that the natural resources that were being harmed by this industry were resources that were fundamental, essential to life, to health, and to liberty. And that as a result, the provisions of Act 13 that we were challenging violated the Environmental Rights Amendment of the Pennsylvania Constitution and were unconstitutional. And in that moment, I like that. So in that moment, not only did we defeat these most devastating portions of the Act 13 law, but we breathed legal life into that long-ignored Environmental Rights Amendment. We restored to the people of Pennsylvania their constitutional rights to pure water, clean air, and a healthy environment. But I believe that there is a message far bigger than Pennsylvania in this victory that we achieved there. That there is actually a message for everyone across the United States of America that comes out of this victory, that comes out of the Chief Justice Castile's decision. First off, the most important message is that we all have to embrace the truth that we have an inalienable, inherent, indefeasible right to clean water, clean air, and a healthy environment. That it is our right by virtue of the fact that we are people here on this earth, and that we have an obligation, like every other right we hold dear, we have an obligation to rise up and demand and defend those environmental rights from our government officials. And I believe that the best way that we can do that for ourselves and for future generations is to rise up and demand the passage of green amendments. Green amendments in every constitution, in every state in the United States of America, and ultimately at the federal level. And so I call it that green amendment movement. We need a green amendment movement here in the United States of America. I really believe that green amendments and a green amendment movement is what is essential, is what is missing here in the United States of America, whether you're talking about at the state level or at the federal level. I really believe it's the path that we must take if we truly want to honor and protect all communities across the United States of America. So I hope you'll join me in the Green Amendment movement.